Every mattress lives on a ladder, from beds built to survive abuse to beds built like art. Comfort does not climb evenly with price, and there's a level where it stops making sense. 7 levels, real prices, what you actually get at each. Number 1. The prison-grade institutional mattress sits at the absolute bottom of the comfort ladder. Designed for survival in the harshest environments, this mattress is engineered not for rest, but for resilience. Bulk procurement contracts often price these units under $150, with a construction that prioritizes sanitation and security over softness. The core is a thin slab of foam, rarely more than 4 inches thick, encased in a heavy-duty, fluid-resistant vinyl cover. This non-porous shell allows for rapid disinfection and blocks spills from seeping in, a necessity in settings where hygiene is paramount. Seams are either lock-stitched or welded shut, sometimes reinforced with an embedded scrim or polyester mesh to resist tearing and tampering. Some models go further, using clear or single-piece foam and sealed covers to eliminate any hiding places for contraband. Fire safety is non-negotiable. Every mattress must pass strict standards like 16 CFR 1633 and NFPA protocols, with documentation to prove it. These beds are found in prisons, hospitals, dormitories, and military barracks. Their features determined by the needs of the institution. Comfort is sacrificed for durability, inspectability, and abuse resistance. In the words of one correctional procurement specialist, these mattresses are built to survive people, not to comfort them. Number 2 introduces the bare bones budget foam-in-a-box mattress, a fixture of online marketplaces and first apartments where the price tag often slips below $250. Delivered tightly compressed, these mattresses typically measure 6 to 8 inches in height and use low-density polyurethane foam to keep costs down. The initial experience can be surprisingly comfortable, with a soft surface that feels inviting on day 1. But the trade-off comes quickly. Low-density foam is prone to early body impressions and sagging, especially when used nightly or by heavier sleepers. Within a year, many owners notice a visible dip or trench forming where they sleep, though the exact timeline depends on weight, rotation habits, and how often the bed is used. For guest rooms, children's beds, or temporary housing, this category offers a practical solution better than an institutional slab, but rarely built for the long haul. As one materials engineer notes, foam density is only part of the story, but in this tier, the odds of lasting support are slim. The value here is immediate comfort and a low checkout total, not longevity. Number 3 marks the arrival of the solid budget value mattress, a tier where practical comfort and consumer protections finally begin to converge. In this $300 to $700 price band, brands like Tuft Needle and Nectar anchor the market, though their queen-size models often list above this range and only drop into it during frequent sales. The Tuft Needle Original, for example, is an all-foam design with a medium firm feel, typically rated around a 6 on the standard scale, built to balance pressure relief and spinal support for a wide range of sleepers. Nectar's flagship memory foam mattress, while officially priced above $1,000, is almost always discounted to the upper edge of this tier and stands out for its generous 365-night trial and extended warranty terms. Both brands use denser support cores and more substantial comfort layers than the bare-bones budget mattresses, providing a more credible foundation for nightly use. Unlike the temporary or guest room solutions below this level, these mattresses are designed as true, regular-use beds, backed by real sleep trials that let buyers test comfort at home, not just in a showroom. While the claim that most people never need to spend more than this is debated, independent reviewers and retailers widely agree that this tier delivers the biggest leap in comfort and durability relative to cost. Above this level, gains become more incremental, and the value proposition starts to blur. For many, this is where the pursuit of a good night's sleep finds its most rational stopping point. Number 4 brings the premium mainstream mattress tier, where prices stretch from around $1,000 up to $2,500, and the definition of a nice mattress begins in earnest. Here, brands like Helix, Purple, Saatva, and Tempur-Pedic compete not just on name, but on model-by-model features and construction. Zoned coils, sometimes arranged in 5 or more regions, aim to cradle shoulders, support hips, and reinforce the lumbar area, while specialized foams target pressure relief and reduce the risk of bottoming out for heavier sleepers. Edge support becomes a selling point, with reinforced perimeters to prevent roll-off and extend usable surface area. Cooling technology is a major battleground. Purple's hyper-elastic polymer grid, for example, channels airflow in a way that standard foam can't, while Tempur-Pedic's viscoelastic foam contours more deeply, but is often criticized for retaining heat. Not every mattress in this tier is a hybrid. Some, like Purple and Tempur-Pedic, offer proprietary materials instead of traditional coil and foam layering. For couples, motion isolation and partner disturbance matter as much as support or cooling. And these brands tout their ability to minimize sleep disruption. Yet even as technology grows more elaborate, actual comfort gains start to shrink relative to the price paid. Durability and warranty lengths vary widely by model, and a higher sticker price is no guarantee of a longer service life. In this tier, buyers pay for targeted performance, cooler sleep, stronger edges, or tailored support, but the leap in nightly comfort is more incremental than transformative. Number 5 marks the threshold where mattresses become luxury sleep systems, anchored by natural latex, organic certifications, and construction methods designed for longevity. In this tier, priced from $2,500 to $6,000, brands like Saatva, HD, PlushBeds, and Avocado position their flagship models as investments in both comfort and material purity. Natural latex forms the heart of these mattresses, offering a buoyant, resilient feel that stands apart from the slow sink of memory foam. PlushBeds, for example, builds its botanical bliss entirely from GOLS certified organic latex, with a GOTS certified cotton and wool cover. Each mattress handcrafted in California and backed by a lifetime warranty for the original owner. Avocado's green mattress combines organic latex, wool, and cotton with a recycled steel coil system arranged in 7 ergonomic zones and finishes each unit with hand needle tufting that binds the layers without chemical adhesives. Saatva HD, designed for heavier sleepers, uses a reinforced coil base, a 5-zone natural latex comfort layer, and a hand-tufted Euro pillow top, supporting weights up to 500 pounds. Across these brands, warranty periods stretch from 25 years to a lifetime, and sleep trials extend up to 365 nights. Claims of 15 to 25-year service life reflect the durability of latex and robust coil systems, though real-world results depend on user weight, foundation quality, and model specifics. This level is the last where price can be defended by measurable improvements, organic certifications, reduced chemical content, and structural support for specific body types, rather than simply chasing a softer surface or a prestigious brand name. As one consumer advocate puts it, this is where the argument for spending more remains grounded in tangible benefits: cleaner materials, longer lifespan, and support that holds up for years, not just months. Number 6 enters the world of ultra-luxury heritage bedmaking, where the price of a mattress can rival the cost of a car or even a small home. In this tier, names like Vispring, Savoir beds, and entry-level Hastens dominate, each with a legacy rooted in more than a century of handcraft. Prices stretch from $10,000 to well over $70,000, and the retail logic of features and specs starts to break down. Here, each bed is built to order, often beginning with a specialist measuring the customer's height, weight, and sleep preferences to tailor the construction. The core of these mattresses is a dense lattice of hand-nested pocket springs, each one arranged and tied by hand, not mass-produced as a single coil unit. Horsehair is a signature filling, prized for its resilience and breathability, offering a springy, cool sleep surface that resists flattening over decades. Savoir, for example, claims some models require up to 80 hours of handwork, a figure that's echoed by independent interviews with their craftspeople. The company's history with London's Savoy Hotel is well documented, with early beds built to withstand the demands of high society guests. Hand stitching, hand nesting, and layered natural fillings all contribute to a process that is slow, labor-intensive, and difficult to scale. What buyers receive at this level is less about measurable sleep improvement and more about customization, repairability, and the tactile experience of traditional craftsmanship. While the romance of heritage methods and personalized fit is real, independent evidence for dramatically better sleep remains hard to find. The premium here is for human labor, rare materials, and a direct connection to an artisan tradition rather than a simple leap in nightly comfort. And finally, in first place stands the Hästens Vividus, a mattress that redefines the outer edge of extravagance. With a price tag that now approaches $400,000, depending on size and configuration, the Vividus is built not as a product, but as a statement, one that can cost more than a home in many parts of the world. Each bed is assembled by hand in Sweden over the course of roughly 320 hours, using only natural materials, long strand horsehair for resilience and airflow, fine wool and cotton for softness and moisture control, and flax for added strength. There is no foam, no synthetic latex, and no shortcuts. The construction follows a 3-layer continental system with a base, core, and top mattress, each tuned to the buyer's specifications. Every stitch is hand-sewn, and the springless design relies on the interplay of natural fibers to create a buoyant, breathable sleep surface. The Vividus does not promise a revolutionary leap in sleep science. Instead, it offers a singular blend of rarity, heritage, and human labor, hundreds of hours from master craftsmen, all documented by serial number and provenance. For some, the appeal lies in the status and the story as much as the comfort. There is no independent evidence that the Vividus delivers a proportionate increase in sleep quality over a well-made mattress costing a fraction of the price. At this level, the purchase becomes a question of what matters more: measurable performance, or owning an object that represents the pinnacle of artisanal bedmaking. The Vividus is not a universal recommendation, but it is the clearest example of where the pursuit of comfort meets the limits of rational value. Across all 7 tiers, one pattern stands out. Price is no guarantee of comfort, and luxury often trades measurable benefit for story and status. In mattresses, the real value lies not at the extremes, but in knowing when to stop climbing and what you're truly sleeping on.